In this video, we discuss about introduction of hydrostatic force on surface and practical application of hydrostatic force on surface. From this video, we start the chapter number 3 of fluid mechanics and hydraulic machine, that is static force on surface and buoyancy. So first, we understand what is the meaning of hydrostatic. Hydrostatic word is the combination of two words. One is the hydro, second word is the statics. Hydro means water. Static means the fluid at rest. So in this chapter we deals with the fluid. Fluid means liquid and gas at rest. But generally we discuss about considering the fluid is water. That's why the chapter name is given the hydrostatic force on surface. This means that there will be no relative motion between the adjacent fluid layer. Now here we consider this is the one vessel, and in the vessel we store the water. So to store water have a different layers. So here we see this is the one layer, this is second, third, and then onwards the number of layers are there. And between these two layers it have certain distance. So this layer and means first layer and second layer have no any relative velocity. Then it is called a fluid at rest. The velocity gradient, which is equal to the change of velocity between the two adjacent fluid layers. Velocity gradient means the velocity between these two layers are equal. Means there is a change of velocity between two adjacent fluid layers is divided by distance between the layers. So these two layers have a certain distance. So we need to find out the distance. There will be a 0 or du upon dy is equal to 0. So that is the equation of this velocity gradient, that's the du upon dy is equal to 0. When the velocity gradient is 0, the shear stress, which is equal to mu del u upon del y, will also be 0. Now the here shear stress is 0, then what are the various forces acting on a fluid particles? So there is a two type of the forces is acting on a fluid particle. First, due to pressure of fluid normal to the surface. Due to the pressure of fluid, the fluid have certain pressure and this pressure is acting on a surface. Now this pressure is considered normal to the surface, means the pressure is at the 90 degree to the surface. So here in this heading we mentioned that the hydrostatic force on the surface. So here we study various four type of the surface, means the object or surface is horizontal, it is verticals, it is inclines, or it is a curved surface. So we focus on the pressure of fluid normal to the surface, means the fluid pressure is at the 90 degree to the surface. Means suppose the horizontal surface object are there, then the fluid pressure is acting vertically. When the vertical surface are there, then the fluid pressure is acting horizontally. This is the terms the normal to the surface is explained here. Second is due to the gravity or self-weight of the fluid particles. Up till now means up to the last video or up to the last chapters, we engage our attention to computation of pressure intensity at a point in static mass of fluids. Computations means we focus on calculation. Computation means calculation of pressure intensity at a point in a static mass of fluids. Up to the last chapter we are not focus our study on a pressure intensity on a surface. We only focus on the pressure intensity at a point. However, in many practical applications of engineering is required to determine the pressure force on the entire surface rather than the pressure intensity at a point. The notable examples of hydrostatic force on the surface, first is force on a submerged object such as submarine, ships and balloons. Now here you see the submarine is run or work inside the water, that is called as the submerged. So hydrostatic study is applied on a submarines, ships and balloon and these objects are submerged object, means they are under the water. Second application, force on wall of container such as pipe, tank and the dams. Here we see the dams is also inside this water, so depth of the dam is higher. So on the surface of a dam, some force is acting by the water. It is also considered as the hydrostatic force. Second, force on gat in a wall of containers, submerged body and many other hydraulic structures. This section concentrate on the methods employed to compute it, means to calculate the magnitude of pressure, location of pressure and direction of pressure of resultant pressure force acting on a plane or a curved surface. Plane means it may be horizontal, vertical or inclined, and the second category is the curved surface. This section means this chapter is divided in a two section. In first section we study hydrostatic force on the surface, and the second section is the buoyancy and the buoyancy heights. So thank you for watching this video. If you learned something, then like the video and subscribe my channels for watching the more video related to fluid mechanics and hydraulic machines or other subject of mechanical engineering. For more video of FMHM, various link is provided in descriptions as well as in car. For other subject, I request to visit the playlist of my channel.